owning a home, is it an asset or is it a liability? Now, this is the greyest area in finance. You will have people saying, like, you've got Robert Kiyosaki, who says, absolutely not, this is a liability, it takes money out of your pocket. He is correct in why he thinks this is a liability. You have Ramit Sethi. He also says this is a liability. And he also mentions that you would use the maintenance cost that you would save and put that into the stock market. He is correct in what he is saying. If you follow their advice, they are correct. However, I do believe owning your own home is an asset. And the reason I believe this is because for the majority of people do not put money into the stock market. Unless you are like you and following this course, and like me, where you do put money into the stock market, most people do not put their money into the stock market. Psychologically, most people will not use those saved maintenance costs and put it into the stock market. Most people will use those saved maintenance costs and spend it. And I do believe that this will delay your financial freedom if you do this. So what I'm thinking is a house is an asset because 1, you need a place to live. You need shelter. 2, generally the cost of a mortgage is cheaper than the equivalent rent, because usually the person renting the property will have a mortgage themselves and they will put extra costs on top of that themselves. Yes, some of it will be for maintenance costs, but also they will want to make some profit. This just proves you're already paying for the maintenance costs anyway within the rent. The landlord, the person renting out the property to you doesn't want to pay for the maintenance cost. They want that to come in the rent. So you are actually paying the rent. And that's just a light bulb moment there. I never actually thought about that. Yes, you are saving money on maintenance on your house if you rent, but you're actually paying for maintenance through your rent anyways. Just doesn't seem like it because it's only one thing called the rent. So that was a light bulb moment. So I'm actually going against Ramit Sethi now. I'm actually going to say no. This is literally just an on the spot breaking light bulb moment to say, actually, Ramit Sethi, I previously agreed with you. Even in the start of this video, I agreed with you, and I've just seen now why you are wrong. So, sorry, Ramit. Houses, your own home is an asset. Now, how do you make your own home an asset? Because if you go to the bank and you take out the maximum loan to value you can, you take out the biggest mortgage you can, I will say that actually you are teetering on the side of liability. So my advice, owning your own home is, again, by basic. What do you need 80% of the time? If you are getting a fancy conservatory so you can host 2 or 3 times a year, don't do it. You do not need it. That is not 80% of the time. So you need to buy a basic house, just the right amount of bedrooms that you need, just the right amount of bathrooms that you need. So 1, maybe 2. You don't need 3 bathrooms. So a garage. You don't need a garage unless you work on sports cars and you are a professional racer, or you work on car detailing and cleaning and all these things, and you need it for a profession, then get a garage. You need it. But most people do not need it. They just want it. They want these things. So to make the home that you own an asset, it should be just what you need and ignore the things that you want in the home. This would then be an asset. You're not overpaying for things you don't need. So that would create a liability because you're overpaying for things that you do not need in the house. So that would be a liability. So owning your own home is an asset if you do it right. But you can mess it up, so be careful and make sure you do it in the right way, the way we've discussed in this course today. We do have another later lesson on the subject of owning your own home and buying a home as well. So we'll get into it in more detail later on in this course in another lesson.